Yeah, good morning once again back here with the class. In our last class, we are discussing how practically we can send an SMS from the Android app to the other particular mobiles, especially phones. So, how yesterday we have seen a code, everything, and all due to some technical problems of the virtual device loading and all, it has a system has been hanged up, and because of the time constraint we couldn't run that particular project. Now we'll start our session with running the project, and you can see how it will work first as a basic sending a SMS app. Later on we'll do some modifications to that particular app. First I'll share the screen here. Share entire screen. Share. Let it share first. Whenever virtual device is on, so it will take the time. Right. So I think it has been shared already. We'll start with the Android now. Right, as usual, we'll discuss once what we have did in a last class, and later on we'll move towards the running of this particular app. So we'll come here first. You see, first we had this, 1 minute. First we have designed a layout. First we'll see that particular layout. Yes. Yeah, you can see this particular thing. What actually our objective is, we are having a two text boxes here. One is a message and another one is for a mobile number. So the user has to enter a message what he want to send, and then it will be often a multiple lines which we have chosen. And why? Because the text message sending an SMS, we should give an option for a user to enter a multi lines also. Because of that, we have taken that particular multi-line text box. And then coming to the another one important thing is a mobile number. So mobile number, we need another text box which will take the input only numbers. Why? Because mobile number almost all only numbers the user will enter to send an SMS. Because of that particular thing, we have taken that text box into the consideration. Now coming to the button, this button is used to send an SMS. When once the user clicks on this particular button, the SMS, whatever is there as a message in our text box 1 will be sent to the text box 2 mobile number. So this is the layout which we had did. Coming to next, the coding part to send an SMS to the any phone number. First, we need a permissions. Why? Because the SMS is an inbuilt in any mobile, and it's not related. Means it's not inbuilt in our app. So definitely we should get an permissions of a phone to make that particular thing. So in a manifest XML, so we have to take this particular code into the consideration. Now you can see we have to add up this uses permission. So what are permissions you need? Once if you type this, automatically it will come. So then automatically you can give the whatever in a list it will be there. You can select you need a permission for send SMS and read SMS. So that things is very much important in this particular case. We are not receiving any SMS here, but let it be for a later use. We have taken users permission for the receiving SMS also. So with these three tags, you should add up in XML of an Android manifest XML. So this is the first step and a very important step. So the next part is you have to come back to the Java code here. So first, as usual, you have to define the edit text, whatever two are there. For that, we are going to define an object, and later on through that object, we are finding the components which we have placed in activity, that we are linking that particular components to the objects. So one is a multi-line text edit that will be linked to edit text, and edit text number that will be linked to edit text one. So here afterwards you can use, you can handle that particular components with this particular object. So that is the one thing. Coming to the next thing is that whatever permissions you have made with a phone with an XML, but the user has to give that permissions while launching your particular activity or while running your particular activity at that particular runtime. You should ask a user to allow the permissions. Anyway, phone will give, but user is the one in advance. In later versions and all, usually this thing is not required. But now in the latest versions and all, user will interfere in, and it will ask user to allow to send an SMS and all. So how this thing will be taken into the consideration? Activity compact, which we are going to use. In that activity compact, we are requesting permissions to the user. What are permissions we are requesting? We are requesting for our main activity in a running state. The permissions we are requesting are whatever in a manifest we have told permissions, that send SMS and read SMS. Here another one means only two things we are using. Why? Because we are sending an SMS and we are reading an ascent. So we two things we need. That's it. So finally, what that will be in a flower basis. These two permissions we need. We'll ask user, and finally user, the package manager class means we are going to receive in that the user permission. We are assuming that user will grant permission, so we are considering it as a permission granted. If user doesn't allow, our app will not work. It will abort. Means it will abruptly close. Means automatically it will close. We can't give any message to and all. We'll see that in a next particular session. Coming to the next thing, so that is okay, when button is clicked, now we have defined the user that yes, it will once the activity has been launched automatically, so we'll ask permissions of an user. If we use allow granted permission, so we are ready. So once user clicks on the button, so what we have to do? So we are calling the in a button, in a on click, we are calling this particular function called as send SMS. In that first thing, so whatever is there in a text means message, that we are copying to a variable called as a string variable called as a message, and we'll keep that. And the another one in a text box 2, whatever is there of a number, we are copying that and we are storing in a number. And the next thing is we have to initiate the SmsManager. That is SmsManager. We are creating an object and SmsManager.get default. Now SmsManager is activated in your app. Now you can use the SMS methods. So in that, the object which you have created is my SmsManager dot send text. So send a text message is a one function which will send a message to the particular phone number. The attributes means arguments here of this particular function. You can see here, and there will be 5. The first one will be a number, to which number you want to send an SMS, and another one will be a switch center of that particular telecommunication address. So we doesn't need that, usually we'll tell null. So next is a message. So what message you are going to send? The number and message here represents the variables will represent the phone number and a message what user has typed. And next one is send intent and delivery intent. Now, for a purpose, we are keeping it as an null. Later on, we'll see how we can go with an sent status and a delivery status of the particular message. Once a message has been sent, so you'll get some message that some message has been sent. Sorry. And another one thing is, once the message has been delivered, we are going to get a message. The message has been delivered. So this is of entire code. Now we'll run this particular code. I have made already the virtual device ready. right? So just will be here. Now it is ready. I'll click on run. Gradle builder is going to run. Yeah, it has been finished installing. Launching an activity, launch succeeded. Then we'll see here. Yes, we got it. I'll enter some message here. So, hi. Tell anyone's name, those who are giving a number. Anyone? Come on. Oi. Hi, Kishan. Right. Kishan, send tell your number, phone number. Kishan.
ಸರ್ ನಂದೇ ಹೇಳ
ಯಾರಪ್ಪ?
ಸರ್ ಕೌಶಿಕ್.
ಕೌಶಿಕ್. ಸರಿ, ಕೌಶಿಕ್ ನಿಂದ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. Right. Kaushik, ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ number. You can observe one thing, that is once I will come to this mobile number means text box, automatically you are getting a numbers here. So that is the purpose why we are going to take a text input as a number. So number text why we should take. ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ.
ಸರ್ 95 91 45 24 89.
Yes,
sir.
Now I'll click here. ಬಂತಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಬಂದಿರ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓ, ಇದು ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯು ಡಿಡ್ಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ರೈಟ್? ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Right. See, yeah, it doesn't got any message. Why? Because we are doing it in a virtual device, right? Let it be. Don't worry about that. So now that's the one thing. But when you go back here and when you see in a sent messages, I'll back here. Yes, and we'll go here. I'll click on this sent messages part. Means I'll click on a messages part. Yeah, you can see here, hi Kaushik, it is there here, it has been sent. So in a virtual thing, it will show virtually whether the message has been sent or not. But whenever we'll send a message to our phone, automatically it will show to whom the message as we have sent. So like that in my phone, I have sent to hi Kaushik, 1 minute ago the SMS has been sent. But through the virtual device, we can't send usually. Why? Because there will be no same means no any connectivity will be there as in a telephone thing. So because of that particular reason, you can't send the thing, means you can't send any messages. Now, what I will do, I will make it down here, let it be. Now, just a minute, I'll go with the mobile. I've connected my mobile here, right? No data it has been set. Just a minute. One minute, it's taking my mobile. Yes. Yeah, just a minute. I got it, I think. Yeah, you can see now here Redmi Note 8 Pro. Are you observing here? Right. Now, what I will do again, I will run the same thing in my particular mobile, and you can see that particular app when I will run what happens. So now, just I'll show you. I think everyone can see this particular thing here, right? So no data thing. I'll take that particular app, that is send SMS, right? So it has been installed already. Now same thing. Yeah. Now same thing. I'll enter here the message. Hi. Sorry. Hi, Kaushik. Right. Kaushik, you say you tell a number now.
Okay, sir. 95
95
91
91
45
45
24
24
89.
89. Right?
Yes,
I click on send SMS here. Send. Now you got.
sir. I got it, sir.
Yes. Now you observe the difference here. So this is a difference. What actually when the app is there in a mobile and all, no, with to the SIM, whatever the tele networks is there within that particular thing, the SMS will go. If you want the clarification here also, you can see I got on a message here. When you go to the messages, you can see here when you go to the messages here. Yeah, message it has been just now it has been sent. What's the message I have sent? Hi Kaushik is returned as hi. So in this way, we can send a SMS to any mobile numbers or any phone numbers which is having that SMS options. So this is one thing which we had. Right. Now, what's another one important thing which you must see here? So once I clicked on that particular send SMS, either SMS gone or not, What action it has been done? I don't know anything. That means I should ask always the user either you got an SMS or not. That it shouldn't be like that. How it should be like means I should get some status that yes, the SMS has been sent or SMS has been received. If I get some particular status, it will be very helpful even for a user also that he will be confirmed that the message has been sent. For that, what we have to do? For that, we have to activate this send intent and delivery intent. How to activate this send intent and delivery intent? In theory class and all, you have seen, I have told you that how you can define the send receiver sent and receiver delivery status and all, and how a broadcast you have to initialize and all. So that things we are going to do now practically here. Yeah, I'll start. First, you define a variables. We should start always within a class, right? So string, I need a send. I'll make it as sorry, send is equal to whatever message I want. So SMS underscore send. So process. Need another variable string receive or delivery. Delivery. Right, I'll take it as a variable. Delivered, yes. So what actually you need? SMS underscore delivery. Right, so close this. So this is a thing we have to do, and then you have to create a pending intents. That is very much important. In theory, I have told you that. So pending intent, it's there here, you can see intent. So this is a pending intent. Once one event or a task has been done, then that event should run. So based on that, ordinary intent, if you take, automatically it is going to run, means activates when you are going to turn and activate. But here in a pending intent will be there. So based on an event you are going to do, when I will tell that. So take that intent, pending intent. So you have to define that send pi comma delivery pi. So two things here, you have to define objects for that pending intent. After creating that, so you have to create an objects for broadcast receiver. That is, we'll go here. Broadcast receiver is here, right? This is a class. So for this class, we have to define two means objects. One is an SMS sent receiver and SMS delivered receiver. So SMS sent receiver, right? And another one is SMS delivered, right? Yeah, delivered receiver. Right. So we define two objects. We'll see the code, how we can do that particular code and all here. The main thing here is the activity what we are requesting a permissions and all. One thing I will tell you that if user doesn't wants to give a permission, if he doesn't, if we tell allow or deny. So if we tell deny, then what you should tell something to user, right? So what you have to tell, yes, means you should give a particular message, and later on you have to tell you can't work with this particular app without this particular permissions. Like that you have to give. Then how we can do this particular thing? Here we are assumed that definitely user will give hello permission. But usually it may not like that. Many users they don't allow the permissions also. It depends. So because of that, we'll go with an if condition here. That will be better. Always when you go with this particular thing. So how we can give an if statement for that particular thing here. Just I'll go here. You can see if, right? So I'm going with if statement, that is context compact. I want context context compact is below. You can see this. Yeah, context compact. You must need that particular class. In that, what you are going to do, you're telling that check self permissions, or yeah, check self permission, right? So what are permissions you want here is, so that is you have to take it as this, means this will represent the main activity here. In that, so you need a manifest XML, whatever manifest you did. So for that permission, manifest permission, right? Dot send SMS. For that you need a permission. Correct? No? Send SMS. Okay. Yeah, send SMS is here. You can see. Right. So once you are with that particular thing, send SMS. 1 minute. Right? We are correct. Send SMS if it is not equal to, if it is 1 minute, not equal to, right? If it is not equal to package manager, right? Package manager dot permission granted. Permission granted. If it is not equal to that, means user has not given any permission like that. So we'll go here. Right. We'll enter into the if statement. Now if statement is correct. Now what we have to do if that is a case, right? So back here. Right. Now, if that is the case, you have to take this particular activity have to define that here. I will take it from here only. Just for a sec, I'll remove this from here. I don't want there now. I'll place here. Right. Now, actually, what's the changes we have to do here? Activity compact dot request permissions, correct. So main activity, this is correct. String in a manifesto we are using permissions, send SMS as well as read SMS. Okay, not a problem. So later on, whatever is there after completing with the flower braces, right? So we are coming to permission. Before this, yeah, package manager, what you have to do, you have to give a status here. Remove this now. Permission is not granted now, right? So what you have to give here, my, take it as a capital letters, my permission, my permission, my permissions, sorry, permissions, underscore, request, underscore, send, underscore, SMS, right? So this is a case, but we have not defined this. You have to define this. That's why it's in a red color. So how to define this? We will go back here. Here we are. Yeah, come back here. So here, beginning, we can define that. Yes, define it. So how we are going to define this in the beginning? Just a minute. Yeah, int control V SMS, right, is equal to status is 1. Done with status. Now it has been changed. Automatically you can see here, right? So there's an if part, means true part, whatever is there. What happens when you are not giving a permission means a pop-up menu will be invoked that. So you're going to out from this particular app. So that's a one important thing which you can. So that is there. Now we'll go with an else part. Just a minute. Yeah. Right. Now I'll go with an else part. Else. Right. So we'll start with. Right. Now we are in a else part. Now you have to call this SMS manager and send SMS whatever is there. This I'm not copying. Again back. And I will place within a else part. That is, if user gives permission, what happens? SMS manager will be invoked and then SMS will be sent from that number, whatever is there to this. But here the null status, whatever is there, we are going to remove that particular null status and we are giving here the sent PI, sorry, this is sent PI, right? And another one is, so really, sorry, PI, we have defined it. Now done. It has been done. So taken that. So one thing, this is over. Now what next thing is, we have defined an object also for that pending intent, whatever is there, send PI and deliver it PI. Now this particular thing has been completed, but for your send PI and deliver it PI, you have to define an broadcasting intents. So how you are going to define that broadcasting intents? That is, here you have to give that on create. So send pi is here, the object which you define is equal to pending, yeah, pending intent. Yes. So what it has to do with that pending intent? Get broadcast. Yes, this is a broadcast. What it has to get a broadcast? This, right? In this particular instant, 0 is another argument. Request code is not required. Next, new intent. You are creating now intent. What is that? Send variable, what is having there? SMS send. So that you must know. Comma, the next argument will be 0. That is flags. We are not needed with flags and a request code. The context is in this particular activity. So same thing for delivery PI. So you have to define this as equal to pending intent dot get broadcast. So same context is this in this present context. So what you have to do? 0, right? So you're going to define new intent will take from here, otherwise it's telling something wrong. So there variable is delivered. Yeah, delivered is comma 0, right? Intent spelling is wrong here, that's why. Done. Comma right, according to me we have did almost all everything. There is no another need. What we have did, I'll recall once again. You see in a code that first to make a send status and all, this is the extra thing which we have added. For previous thing also you can do directly, assuming user will give the allow permission. If user is not giving allow permission, then it will tell we are exiting from a app. But if user is giving a permission, so then automatically it will comes with SmsManager and it will send. So that's a thing. But coming to here, this is our main intention. That is sent PI and delivery PI, that is pending intents. So whenever a message has been sent, it should give a sent status, and whenever it has been delivered, it should give a delivered status. For that, we are defining an object called as pending intent objects, that is sent PI and delivery PI, and broadcast receivers. We need a broadcasting receiver for that, means either the SMS sent or delivered or not. For that, again here in a broadcast receiver we are creating a two objects called as SMS sent receiver and SMS delivered receiver. We are not using this. I'll tell you when to use this, don't worry about that. Now coming back here, you can see here, so here the pending intent is that get broadcast, whatever broadcast it has been sent, you have received that in a main activity, so that you are going to send in a pending intent. So that you are telling send state, whatever value of send is there, that will be invoked. that is SMS sent will be there. So another one is deliver it. So whenever get broadcast deliver it will be there, then automatically you're going to tell deliver it. So these two status we have to get now. Let us see either it will work or not. I'm having some doubt. Some errors will come now. Actually, why means still we have to define a broadcast receiver, SMS sent receiver, and SMS delivered receiver in a different status. Whether the SMS sent or not, we doesn't know that. If any network problem is here, if SMS not gone, so here always it will tell SMS sent. Default it will tell SMS sent. Assume, for example, there will be a network failure where SMS is not sent due to many reasons. Maybe of the network reason, maybe of your SMS charge, whatever is there, it has been over. Because of that, you can't send a SMS. Maybe the receiver, he can't receive SMS due to some particular is a package problem, something like that. This is lot of problems will be there in practical when you think anything. So how I can set all that particular options, how I can check and all. Definitely you can check, and there is a code also for that to check in a different cases. Now let me run this particular thing and we'll check whether it will work or not first. I think almost all I have did. So SMS delivery never used. Why? Delivery. Still not used. Yes, I've used. This is a warning. Yeah, don't worry about that. Two warnings are there. I'll run. Either we'll run in this one. I'll take this. Right. Anyway, this. Where is that? It's closed. No, then we'll go with phone only. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time. Right. Now I will rerun this. Let us see what happens. Any errors? If once Gradle building is done, means automatically no errors. Without errors only it will do always. Yeah, Gradle build finished. Yeah, we are back with it has been launched. If you're not seeing correctly, you can tell me, right? So this is the thing. I will enter here some message, right? Phone number. Kaushik, ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿ phone number ಹೇಳ.
95
95
91
91
45
45
24
24
89.
89
Yes,
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್
sir.
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂತು.
ಹಾ ಸರ್ ಬಂತು.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. So you should go with the alteration code. Cases you have to give compulsorily. If it doesn't give cases compulsorily, it won't work. Right, back here, see there's received status it is. But in my SMS it's giving. Yeah, we'll do that. Not an issues. Don't worry about that. On resume we need. Just a minute. I'm having that code with me. This is delivery. For that. New broadcast. Yeah, you have to go with another one particular function. This is on create, right? So our default functions you can get here. Just a minute. Activities. Yes. Void. One is on ratio. 1 minute. You wanted that. How you can get class. Delivery it is there. Auto presently it is there. You should create one a new function here. How you are going to create? Just a minute. If you are there here on create, it is there. When you come out of this, method, you can install main activity. Just a minute. New method is there. Get directory. Activity format. To get that. Class we can have, no, we don't need a class, we need a method. built-in method we want on resume. So 1 minute. If you go here, you can see it's an operator method. Yeah, I do like this manually only. Override, protected. Yes, protected is the area. Void, right, on resume. On resume. Something error it's telling. There's no plus. That name. RESUME. RESUME, correct? No? Resume. Should be a space here, I think. It's gonna be a super dot. Yeah, we got it. So super dot on resume we are using. Not an issues, correct? Now, whatever SMS object you have defined for an assigned, you take that. You have to use this. Is equal to broadcast receiver. Yes. Yes. Broadcast receiver. Go with this inside. On receive, what you have to do. Right? Oh, yeah. On receive, what you have to do. On receive, you have to tell first. Yeah, we'll go with the case here. Case activity, only activity you have to take, right? Activity dot result, okay. Yes, result, okay. What do you have to do? Oh, yeah. Let us see. So toast of that, yes, toast, right? Dot make text, yes, make text. So main activity, this main activity dot this in this context. So you display if everything is okay. Right. SMS set in comma. So toast length. So toast, right, dot length you have to fix. That is, yeah, length, short length you fix. Right, short, right, dot show. You show with the pop-up. Show function you should use. End it. So for this particular case, this is an F. Then you can use a break. Break. Right? Why it's giving an error? That is my problem here. Case is monitors only have to use here. Blue color it is. Case statement outside switch. Yeah, switch I have not entered. Sorry. Switch we should enter. I have not entered a switch, you know. Switch without switch, how you can do the case statement? You can't do. So what is that? Get result code. So get result code. Based on that result code, yes, right? Yes. Now I got it. We'll go with another case. Let it be just one case. We'll take case activity save. Activity dot result, okay, it's okay. Then SMS messenger. So I defined already. Sorry, object for that. Where is that? I defined no. Oh, it's a protected one which you can't use here. SMS manager itself we will use. SMS, sorry, manager. Right. SMS manager dot, what is this? Yes, capital, sorry. SMS, yeah, manager, it's there here. Manager dot, so what do you want? Result error will check generic file load. Any generic file loads are there? Yes. So then what you have to do? Toast. So pop up we are taking out make text.
Capital T, sir.
Yeah, that I can do. TO, yeah, toast. Gadget, toast, pop up. To fix a pop up, this is make text. Over here, yes, within a make text, sorry, main dot activity this contest dynamic stage, comma, you go with message. What is that message? Generic file load. Generic file load. File load. Right? Comma. Sorry. Generic file load. Yes. So you have to fix a length for that. Post dot length. You take a short only, not an issues. Short dot show. Yeah, got it. So what else we can do? Generic, we have taken result error, no service. That and all you have to take. That let us take that, but time is going high. Phonetic. Okay, we'll do remaining thing in next class. Another cases are there, so we'll go. But case again, SMS, SMS, manager dot. So error result error null. So result error no service. Where is that? Result error no service. Yes, this one. This is a 4. So same thing you have to fix here. Just you have to change the no service. That's it. So I'll copy and I'll paste that. Break I have not used. Sorry. Where it has gone. Break. No service. Right. Break. So go with another one. That is case SMS manager. Just 2 minutes extra I'll take. At least we'll complete this code. So whatever all the cases if we give, we'll get a correct result. That's the thing. So result error null PDU. So result I go with result error null PDU. Yes. So in this thing, null PDU I should take. See. These are all payloads. Break. We'll go with another one. Yes. SMS. PDU is over. Radio off. That. Sorry. SmsManager. Result radio off. Right. So control V. So here we'll make it as radio off. Radio off. That is no signal. Break. Right, we had did with this particular code that is almost all on receive context, whatever is there, we are overriding that. And that once again I'll check. Public on receive context. Yes. Where we are, SMS sent receive is equal to new receive broadcast switch. So you should give a semicolon here. Done. Why? Because here equals is there. So you are defining. This will become a statement here. So within this statement, everything will be there. So that we got it. Right, we got it. Now we should go with the another one, that is SMS delivery type. So that we should do. If we complete SMS delivery thing, definitely it will start working. So I think we are in. Can I complete it? Can I complete it?
Sir, we have break, sir, now.
Okay, ma. Let you take a break. So in next class we'll continue. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Not an
Yes, sir.
worries. Uh, just a minute. Just a minute. I'll stop. Yeah. Stop sharing. It has been done. Yeah. Why only these many members are there? Huh? Huh? What happened? Any doubts? You can ask me. You can't wait for it to become a responsive. Or what happened is 1 minute. Back here. Everyone? Yeah, I will install. Akrut. Akrut?
ಸರ್
ಏನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು?
ಅದು ಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಇದು ಆ್ಯಪ್
ಹಾ?
ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರ ಆ್ಯಪ್ನ ಅಂತ
ಆಪ್
ಫೋನ್ಗೆ
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಫೋನ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಅದ್ರ ಬದಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಫೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಾವು ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಗ್ರೇಡಲ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದೇ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ಫೋನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಡಿಬಗ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಿನಗೆ? ಫೋನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಸಲ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅವಾಗ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಬಗ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ.
ಡೆವಲಪರ್
Redmi.
ಮೋಡ್
ಹಾ?
ಡೆವಲಪರ್ ಮೋಡ್
ಯಾ ಡೆವಲಪರ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇದೆ ನೋಡು ಆಕ್ರೋತ್. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ನೀನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನ ನೀನ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ ನೀನು ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆನಾ?
ಸರ್
ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೇಳು, ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋನೂ ಇದೆ ನೋಡು. Okay, thank you very much. Just I will stop the recording here.